So we are here in Dresden and at Edgefest with Protein.
And care.
Yes, yes. So, well, for the starters, could you please tell me a bit about who and what is this band?
Robert, this is your call.
Thank you for having us. Protein is a straight edge band from Poland. There's 5 of us. We formed in 2017. I'm Robert and I'm the vocalist. This is Maciek and he plays bass. We also have Adrian on one guitar and Shiva on the second guitar and David on drums. And yeah, we're just, a small band playing shows here and there. Trying to change the world. That's it.
Yeah, I back what he said.
So how are you trying to change the world?
No, I mean, we're just like, I guess we're just shouting about our feelings, about what we believe in, just like so many other bands, I guess, and having fun at the same time, doing music, playing shows around Europe and getting to know new people. And yeah, just kind of, to put it in nice words, spreading the good message, like a positive message or whatever,
Yeah, what I would say is what I've also it's not only with Protein but with hardcore punk community and the scene in general, is that my take for that is that you can take all the values and all the great things that hardcore community equips you with and apply it to other areas of your life or your activism. So I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily trying, working to change the world with Protein, but with the principles that we shout about, I'm trying to apply it to other areas of my life. So I am very privileged that I get to work for animal rights organization, and what I've learned through hardcore punk is now put to practice, trying to change how we treat animals farmed for food, or how we are trying to make them not suffer less, at least. So yeah, that would be my take for changing the world or making the world a little bit less shitty place to live in, not only for humans but also for the animals.
Yeah, let's drill on that a little bit more. So what are your songs about? What are you shouting about?
We do have one song that will play tonight. It's just about not treating animals like shit. We're all vegetarian or vegans in the band, and even though it's been many years, it's still something we are proud of, and we still believe it. I just watched the vegan punk rock movie by Moby, and it really reminded me. It showed me why I'm still vegan for all these years and why it's so important, and that's one of them. And
But what I would add is that I think a lot of our songs are you could kind of say that they are quite generic in terms of questioning authority. But what I like about what we sing is that our attitude is that we try to kind of make people act with what we kind of carry, with the message that we carry on. So it's not only about high fives and stage dives, but there's some factor that kind of we wish that encourages people to think in a different way and then act in a different way. I would add that. And then there's plenty of songs about friendship and that kind of basic stuff.
Yeah, friendship, but also having doubts, feeling kind of afraid sometimes, feeling different from society, because it sounds cliche, but we are in a way kind of the black sheep of society. That's at least how I often feel, that I don't fit in. We were often kids that didn't fit in the classrooms, but even at work in everyday life, I still feel kind of weird among my colleagues, and I feel good with these guys. So that's kind of what I feel and what we're chatting about. What I'm chatting about in Protein.
Yeah, Kuba, maybe you can also say what you're shouting about in Care.
Yeah, for me, to say it short, but I think we shout the most about the revolution by kindness. For me, this is the most important thing, to be kind to all kinds of human, animals, and all around, and treat everyone somehow equal. And generally I like this. And about the next thing is about to live your life as you like, and don't disturb others with your life.
The Things I Cannot Hide came in 2020, so are you working on a new music, or how is the situation with music at the moment? But what are the things you're gonna shout about next?
Good question. Our recent record came right before the pandemic hit, so we kind of didn't get a chance to.
It actually came out during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, or actually like in May 2020. Yeah. And yeah, like only last year we kind of got to play a couple of songs from that record, and to be honest, we haven't worked on anything new. Also because we have 2 new guitarists, and the matter that all of us live in different towns doesn't make it so easy to kind of push the creative processes forward. But yeah, we're thinking about maybe recording another 7-inch, because that's the format that kind of, I think, fits the music that we're into. And it's but it's I would say it's still quite vague.
Yeah, like nothing.
When and how.
Nothing specific for now, because I didn't mention before, we had two. We had both of our guitarists changed, but like one of them is a crazy riffer, and he wrote already a lot of stuff. So we'll see if we'll probably do something maybe in the future. But we're also Maciek has Care. I have other bands also. We're just kind of busy with our other stuff.
And busy with life as well.
Yeah, busy with life. But hopefully, something will come out, but nothing specific for now.
What kind of musical direction do you feel your music is going?
Well, probably. I mean, I wouldn't expect any
revolution.
Revolution or evolution. I would rather think we are going to stay in the lane we are. Maybe kind of go back to the demo days. We'll see.
To the salad days.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it youth crew, keep it aggressive.
Simple.
Guess.
Maybe a bit groovy. We'll see.
Well, yeah, maybe some grooves and here and there. Floor punch vibes, I hope.
So what about Care? The 5-song demo came out also in 2020, so what's the situation with new music?
Yeah, the situation is almost the same as the Protein. I think the Care is like the band when everybody's from the other city, and right now I hope we will speed up a little bit on working on the new 7-inch. And maybe on the summer or autumn, we'll put something new.
Well, we have 6 songs kinda ready. We're already gonna play today, I think 4 of them, and we still need to kind of polish them and decide what will go on the new record. But
we have
we're
a
not
new drummer,
so we're not really stressing out with the stuff, because life happens, and I think it wouldn't be a lie to say that Protein or Care is a project for us, and we have other things that keep us busy, that are not only related to, let's say, hardcore punk scene. But yeah,
Fast music, slow process.
Some process, and I would say like keeping it our pace, keeping the pace that is comfortable with us.
Yeah, we're psyched anyway that people want to see us still, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's more than enough, you know. This is so cool to be here.
Yeah, let's talk a bit about straight edge. What does it mean to you guys, if everybody could go?
Shall I start?
Yeah, go.
Well, on daily basis, I don't really think about like being straight edge or not being straight edge. It's a like I would say that straight edge is like is a base value that kind of is internalized in my life, and as I said, I'm not thinking much about it. But it makes a great layer for doing other cool things, other productive things, and yeah, no, I mean like it's cool to see that maybe not straight edge, but being sober or like staying sober is kind of getting more popular in the society. I think it's maybe a good direction. I mean, like, I'm sure that is a good direction for the society to kind of abstain, or like at least, let's say, abstain from the toxic substances. But yeah, it's internalized, so I don't really like think about it too much. It's a cool thing in the background, and whereas a couple years back, people were kind of, you know, maybe more skeptical about it, or like surprised about like that kind of attitude, at least in Poland. I think now it's kind of becoming not really questionable, I would say. Yeah, that would be my take on straight edge.
I think it's something natural for you know, it's for years, so it's like we don't think about it too much. But as the Maciek said, it's like some kind of base to keep the positive things in your life, and you know, you don't waste your time to just party too much, and don't waste your time for some.
I mean, you know, I like a good party. I like a good party.
Yeah, I know. I don't have time for parties so much, and I'm not that much party animal as you. So, but you know, those things are not those things like the drugs and alcohol. Just like waste of time for me. So just keep it simple.
Yeah, I mean, besides from being like a time saver, health saver, even often money saver, it's you know, I mean, I think I really like the idea of just everything I see, everything I live through is something that's really happening. You know, I'm not. What I see, like what I'm going through, like what I'm, it's nothing. Nothing is caused by any substances. That's one thing, but I don't know. I just just one day it became natural for me that I just wasn't doing any of those things, and yeah, I heard about straight edge, thought it was cool, saw extra people at the gigs, and I just thought, yeah, why not? And you know, it's been 14 years now, and I'm still psyched about it. I love to X up, and it's just a cool thing, I guess, you know. And it's I guess it's a positive thing, and that's it, really.
Poland got mentioned. Is there a scene in Poland for straight edge, and how is it?
It's not big. It's not big. It's basically it's basically us. No, just kidding. Yeah. Just kidding. But yeah, I mean, in terms of bands, it's Protein, it's Care, but there's maybe some bands on the way. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, there are kids out there, straight edge kids. There, I mean, there are older people as well that are still straight edge and holding the torch. You know what I mean? And but to say if the straight edge scene is big, I mean, in terms of bands, then no.
It was bigger.
But it was. Kuba could say more probably about the past.
I think
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Cheers.